Greetings. This is Genocida G here, coming to you with, well, a kind of surprise video because we didn't expect to get a Star Wars Visions trailer, at least not today or in this week. So, yep, we're apparently reacting to it, and joining me here are
the always fantastic Captain Ensign.
and
Django Fett, ready to react to one of my most anticipated Disney projects yet.
Yep, to Star Wars Visions, the official trailer. This is the real deal. The previous trailer was just some behind-the-scenes discussions and images, not really too much worth actually doing a reaction. But this is the real deal, so we're doing this one. So, you guys ready?
Yep.
Of course.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
何百年も前のことよ。ジェダイいう偉大な戦士がこの星にやってきて、うちの祖先がこの宝刀を託される。その刀は常に全力で支え合う。そい
This
つは
definitely
お前のもん
looks
じゃ。
anime looking.
Well, it is animated by several Japanese studios, so...
Yeah, I know. Whoa, what the? Oh, shit. Well, that's a new one.
お前は
Don't
生
know
まれ
about
た
the
時か
type
ら
of
フォー
music,
スに
but
導かれていたのだ。
この
I
時を
like
待っ
the
ていた
visuals.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that powerful element.
このような闇と初めて対峙した。
Slave what?
闇を感じた。
いつかちゃんと家族になれるから。
New world. Oh!
最高のライブにしよ
フォースと共にあらんこと。
What the? Red Force Lightning. What? Huh, nice.
謹んでお受けします。
What the hell? Wow. Okay, so what do you guys think of this?
Huh. This is very Japanese. First time
You know,
I've-
I was just gonna say, when somebody tells you, hey, anime, Star Wars, this is really what comes to mind. Just absolute crazy, over-the-top, flashy stuff. Like, some of the lightsabers we saw here, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, indeed. I did notice that it's different anime art styles because I didn't see it being the same one. It seemed to have been shot
Well,
into multiple ones.
Yeah, it's already been confirmed. Different studios for different story, for different episodes.
That's gonna be something.
7 different studios.
For those who've seen or know about anime tricks, pretty much like that.
Indeed. So it's gonna be like multiple like episodes with their own art styles, but are they gonna be like also in, like their own like part like their own place in the Star Wars timeline? Like one's gonna take place like maybe in the original trilogy, one in the prequels. Like is that how it's gonna be?
Well, it seems like they are going all over the timeline. What I do know is that canonicity is so that's not fun.
Yeah, I was
me.
gonna ask if this is actually gonna be canon or is it gonna be more of just them doing anime style episodes for the sake of it.
I don't remember if they've said if any of the stories will be definite canon. but I do know is don't consider any of it like hard. Not that we can call anything in the new canon like definitive, but
Unless the movie.
in this case, this is just for fun and enjoyment.
Yeah, it really seems to be Star Wars anime just for the sake of doing it for fun.
Which, on the one hand, obviously, people who know me know that I love definitive canon, but I fucking love the anime aesthetic. So, no matter what, I'll have fun with this.
Indeed. The Django, what do you gotta say?
Yeah, I mean, like this trailer gave off a very bright and colorful and fun vibe. For me, I would love to see something. Well, I definitely think we're going to get something a little bit more serious. And I think the first or second one that they showed in the trailer, this black and white, the Japanese aesthetic that they're going for with the samurai Jedi, I would assume, is that's the one that really holds my attention. It reminds me of something from like Seven Samurai, or Yojimbo, something like that. And I think this one really grabs my attention the most. But I think everyone is going to be different. I think it's going to appeal to all different types of people out there.
Now, here's a fun thing. I'm looking at the voice cast for both English and Japanese. Tamora Morrison will be voicing Boba Fett here, so
Of course.
Nice.
that'll be fantastic. And also, the only Japanese voice actor I recognize, but hold on.
Who is he or she?
Masako Nozawa, Japanese voice for Goku. So
Oh yeah,
Fun.
I believe it was either King or Doan who mentioned like hours ago that one of them sounded like Masuko Nozawa.
yeah, and sure enough, she's playing a TOB1, so droid. But yeah, there's some big names here. I'm seeing like Neil Patrick Harris, also Lucy Liu.
Yeah, definitely some big names.
And certainly, this is going to be one of those things where, obviously, because Star Wars is American, watch the English dub, but because it's also, from Japan, also watch the Japanese dub because why wouldn't I?
Well, in this case, I think you can actually choose either one. It's not like with other Japanese animations, Dragon Ball, One Piece, where if you definitely want to get the closer experience to the original source material, aka the manga, then yeah, actually watch it in Japanese. And here, I actually think you can actually choose either one.
Well, and for the most part, when it comes to any foreign material, best bet is always to watch it in its original dub. But here, because we're dealing with an English, or I'll just say American property being done by various Japanese studios, it's hard because on the one hand, it's from America, but on the other hand, this product is done by Japanese studios. I mean, for the English voice cast alone, oh yeah, watch the English dub. But also because it was made in Japan, also watch the Japanese dub because, come on, when you're getting a Star Wars anime, why wouldn't you watch the Japanese dub?
Why would?
It's just perfect.
Well, like you said, Henson, besides the English voice cast, the fact that Star Wars is an American property, so there's the reasons.
Well, given the fact that, and this goes to any Star Wars fan, one of the influences was Japanese films like The Seven Samurai.
Yep.
It would go to reason that, come on. Watching a Star Wars anything in Japanese, I think would be cool. But the fact that this is a show that is made in Japan, and not just they they're just using Japanese studios to animate it, but it's an American production. No, this is a production from Japan, animated by Japanese studios and originally using Japanese voice actors. I mean, hell, you can tell this was made in Japan. So just for that alone, watch both, I'd say.
Oh, speaking of watching both, well, guess what I just found? Apparently, the Star Wars YouTube channel actually released an English dub trailer, like hours after the original trailer. Well, that's something. Like, features English cast, including Tamora Morrison. So,
You know, the fact that this is a side note, but with Tamora Morrison voicing Boba Fett and Jango Fett and like everything, the fact that he wasn't in TCW still surprised. Well, okay, given what they wanted to do, it makes sense still. I much prefer Tamora Morrison over D. Bradley Baker in any context.
I'm pretty sure most people do.
Agreed.
So the fact that, getting him here as Boba Fett is, of course, not unexpected, but it's always nice to see him. Especially since, as far as I can tell, Boba Fett is the only movie character that's here.
Yeah, unless you count stormtroopers, but
General, don't be a smartass.
lol. Yeah, Stormtrooper, Boba Fett and Stormtrooper were like the only things from the movies here. And then, well, lightsabers and Star Destroyers, but that's more Star Wars iconography. Actually, like,
You even got George Takei. Obviously, Sulu from Star Trek, but he was also in an episode of TCW as one of the Nemoidian generals.
Indeed, yeah. So there is that. You guys got anything else to mention in this?
Not that I can think of.
Django?
I think, yeah, I got something. Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, I mean, you also notice that there is plenty of lightsabers. Jedi, Sith, whatever they may be. Lightsaber action. Them using the lightsabers quite a bit, and yeah, it's pretty alluring. It's not like something that I expected right off the bat. I thought there would be something a little bit later, and they would kind of create their own thing, like maybe a smuggler or something else. But it is really interesting. I think these will probably be like their kind of like their own different self-contained stories that will probably not be canon in the long run. I'm just guessing, but if not, it's not a big deal in my opinion.
Personally, and this goes back to when we first got word of this, when I heard that we were getting a Star Wars anime, I've said it before, I wanted a Star Wars anime for years. My hope was a Old Republic anime, because that would be fucking fantastic. But, I would take anything. Instead of doing an anthology, I would have much preferred a serialized series. Have an ongoing story. Like, I get why we're doing the anthology here, but I mean, when you have a Star Wars anime, I think you should, use it to its full potential. And I'm not saying make, like, something as long as One Piece. Hell, even like a 12-episode season. That'd be complete. Boom. Perfect.
I can give an example. Also, is like for the Matrix series. Say what you want about the Matrix series. There was an Animatrix, an anime series, little mini series.
It was an anthology movie.
Yeah, pretty much. But it had like these little short segments, and it was loosely contained in the Matrix universe, and contained some elements that you may not have known about in the Matrix universe. And for me, that really helped me to understand what Matrix was all about. Because back in the day, I didn't really understand Matrix one bit, but this kind of, the Animatrix paved the way for me to, enjoy the Matrix more and understand it. And I'm not saying that this is going to be like that Visions, but, I think it'll still be fun nonetheless.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I'd say Visions is very much. Do you want Japanese Star Wars? Here it is, with all the crazy visuals you would expect when you hear the words Star Wars anime.
Yep. And it's official from, well, the company that owns Star Wars right now, Disney. So, yeah, I guess there's no excuse.
I mean, hell, going back, the reason why George Lucas wanted Genndy Tartakovsky to do the original Clone Wars micro series was because he had an anime-looking style, and Lucas wanted to dip his toes in, anime.
And that ended up being really great show. Really good looking as well.
And now look at us, getting an official Star Wars anime. Hell, you bring up the TIE Fighter animated short, which was amazing.
Indeed.
Paved the way for this.
Definitely. So, anything else to say, guys?
Yeah, I have one other thing. So I think if this show or the series ends up being a success, I think they're going to create more eventually down the road. They're going to have to, because I think right off the bat, I think it will be a success, and people will really love it. So I do think there's going to be maybe like a season 2 or something later on if a lot of people watch this and enjoy this.
I know we're getting a book. I think they're calling it Star Wars Ronin.
A book?
Yeah, Visions Ronin.
That's new.
Pretty sure it's based on one of the stories we're getting.
Oh, it's probably like the black and white animated series that we saw in like.
It is. Okay, I just found it. So, Ronin, a Visions novel. Upcoming novel written by Emma Miko Candon. Inspired by the upcoming anime series Star Wars Visions. The one that had the black and white art style that we saw at the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go. It deals with a former Sith wandering the galaxy. Interesting.
Oh.
So that's going to be something. That's the book, by the way. So just for you guys to know. So, yep. That is going to be based on the Visions short film, The Duel. Interesting. Okay, so there's that. Any other things guys want to mention?
Not that I can think of.
No.
Okay, well, that was our reaction to Star Wars Visions. So, yeah, let's just say that we're definitely excited in seeing how this goes, especially for the future of Star Wars anime. So, we'll be looking forward to seeing this one and how it pans out. And, well, that is all. So, we'll see you guys on the next State of Star Wars video. Bye-bye.
So, yeah.
See you guys.